Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here with the monthly Trump report for September 2020. If you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. So what we're going to do today is a 5-card spread, as I normally do. I've got no preconceived ideas or no script or anything like that. I just say whatever comes. I'll do a psychic channeling at the end just to sum up, so do stick around for that. Okay, so let's go to the board now and see what the cards have to say around the energies around Donald Trump for September 2020. So we're doing the first card now. And I'll close my eyes. I'm going to go with that card there. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for Donald Trump in September 2020? I see a cigarette. Now, I don't think he smokes, so it's obviously not him. But this can refer to addictive behaviors. Particularly what I just got then was people around him. Okay, so some sort of addiction going on with people around him. It could be cigarette smoking, or it could be something else, or it could be people just hanging on his every word, addicted to him. I feel actually it's very interesting that I've chosen this backdrop today, because I am seeing a lot of flames and fire. This could be literally, but I always take things as being symbolic in the first instance. And so flames and fire are about spirit and the Holy Spirit in particular. So in your heart, it's the violet flame in your heart chakra that burns brightly for spirit. But it wasn't violet, the flames I saw, it was just like normal orange flames. But I do feel there's like, it's standing for passion and that sort of thing. The card that comes up is the Strength card. Okay, so this indicates that Trump and his team are in a position of strength for the month of September. Something came up before a couple of videos ago where September was key. So September going into October, one or the other, is very important for some reason. And if you're familiar with my videos, you probably know what I'm talking about. I couldn't tell you which one. It might have been the Kanye West one. I'm just not sure which one it was. But Trump's in a position of power through the month of September, a very strong position. You'll see here she has the immortal spirit above her head, the sign for infinity. She is in the lion's mouth, okay? In other words, being protected. So Trump and his team are being protected in some way. Okay, let's look at the second card now and see what we see. Close my eyes now. What do I see for Donald Trump POTUS September 2020? Okay, closing a door on the past. There is a lot of yellow in that energy that he's closing the door on. It's like bright like the sun. And so closing the door on maybe what I usually associate with the sun is insight, awareness and happiness. And so closing the door on those things for some reason, okay? But it does seem like in the past, maybe he had some sort of idea that was close to being correct. Actually, this is right, because I'm just seeing a hammer and a nail, and I know when I see that, that means hit the nail on the head. And so some idea that he had in the recent past was correct, but he's closing the door on it. So that just doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's what I saw. King of Cups. Okay, so masculine energy, divine masculine, all about self-expression, a very high vibration here around the throat. Here's the gold sun energy in the background here, and the ocean. Okay, so the subconscious. So typically this is someone who is like an authority figure, somebody who is in touch with his emotions. Just then, what flashed in my head, this reminds me of Fauci. Dr Anthony Fauci, he could be leaving the White House. or leaving Trump's team, the position that he's been in. I'm just wondering, because this is a person who expresses their emotions a lot, and expresses themselves like eloquently, and Fauci just popped into my mind. That'd be a tragedy if he was to leave his current position, but there it is there. I shuffle these cards, what comes out, comes out. There's the Sun. I think Fauci might be getting the bullet, so to speak, symbolically. Please don't take that literally. This card just jumped out. I didn't see what it was, but I'll close my eyes now. Closing my eyes now, what do I see? The energy around Donald Trump for the month of September 2020. Okay, I see coins going into a slot. Coins normally mean change and transformation because coins are change. Sometimes they can refer to money, but not always. So going into a slot, it's like a vending machine. The coins are going into, I don't know what that means, never seen that before. The card that comes out is the Six of Cups. This is all about happiness, and it's joy. It's more than happiness, it's like that joy within, even despite what you do or not do. It's more about your internal joy. See, there's a swing here in the background. Sometimes that can mean swinging back and forth to make a decision, and you can't necessarily make the decision straight away. See, she's not on the swing. She hasn't made the decision yet, but there's a decision to be made in the background here. But at the moment, we're not making it. We're just enjoying ourselves at the moment. Trump could be going down. I know he golfs a lot. He might have a few days off at Mar-a-Lago or somewhere else away. See, there's a lot of green there, a lot of growth. I want to say the word expectation, which doesn't normally come out in this card, but like glorious expectations or something like that. Tree in the background can mean family because it's family tree. Green here, green for growth, green for money, green for expansion, a decision to be made, but maybe not being made because we're going to go on holidays or take some time off or something like that. Okay, card number 4. I'm going to go with that card. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for the Trump report? For Donald Trump, September already. September 2020. I get the colour blue. Reminds me of the ocean. It's strange what I'm seeing. I'm looking at the ocean, but it's got light blue patches and dark blue patches. So it's like light and dark in the same area, which you don't normally see. So it could be sort of fun and happiness and things coming up from the subconscious like that. And then there's these deeper elements that have a sort of sense of foreboding or a sense of really deep sort of energies that have some anxiety around these deep places. Okay, but it's fun when you're in the shallows and the water is light blue and there's plenty of sand, and that's all very nice. Okay, the card that comes up is the 9. I think that's a 9, or is it a 4? Let me just put glasses on. It's a 4 of Swords. Okay, 4 of Swords. This is about exhaustion, pushing yourself too hard, not taking a break, not taking a risk. Or maybe if he takes a break here, maybe he's being told to take a break. He wants to take a break and he needs to take a break because there's an exhaustion factor here. There's, I think that's a bat. It's a clock, and in the clock, there's a bat in the clock. And so timing is critical. So if he takes time off, he can't afford to take much time. But maybe he needs to take longer than he actually takes. But there's something like a sense of foreboding. This fits in with the darker elements, the deep parts of the ocean where there's the anxiety or foreboding. Okay. I also get some nightmares around this sort of scenario as well, that Trump could be having some nightmares. Even though in his daily life, he could be quite happy. There's like good news coming in, and so he feels quite happy, but deep down underneath, there's these sort of feelings of foreboding, dread, somber type of energy. And it's like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. And yet it's there. You have to look at it. If he doesn't look at it, it's going to come up and bite him on the bum. Honestly, I know from personal experience, if you try to suppress energies that are coming up from your subconscious and you push them down into your body, you're going to have a health crisis or a meltdown, or something's going to go wrong. How about all the times, I just look at my husband. If he gets angry, he'll invariably go outside and stub his toe on something, or fall over, or do something, stab himself in the hand or something, if he's angry. So, you know, that whole thing about anger, you really got to express it in an appropriate way, but it needs to come out. Okay, if you don't, it actually goes back within and it causes damage. Okay, but Trump here needs to rest. Okay, card number five, just looking for the right card. What do I see? No, oh, that one's better. Oh, when I say better, I mean it's stronger. Okay, we're going with that card there. Close my eyes now. What do I see for Trump? I see woodwork, building extensions, could be some building or some kind of renovations going on. I'm renovating here at my place, by the way, but it's not that. It's in the White House or around Trump and his family. I see some padlocks associated with these extensions. He wants to extend something, but he hasn't been able to because it's had padlocks on it in some way. So something that he's wanted to do has not been available to him, but the padlocks are going to come off. This could be a win, like a legal win in some area, or some sort of concept, idea, construct that he's had in his mind for a while. So he might actually get a breakthrough or something. He's going to have a good month. Well, let's see this card first. Yeah, Ace of Wands. He's going to have a good month in September. If he can get this rest and relaxation in. It reminds me of the time he went to Scotland to his property there. I've forgotten the name of the place, but he was playing golf on his property in Scotland. This reminds me of that somehow. But this is Ace of Wands, so it's being reinvigorated. It's a new thing, a brand new thing starting for him, that's being handed to him some way. You'll see here and here, there's a lot of growth. See those four green leaves there? So growth coming to him in September. There's also a crown here with a whole lot of little buds on it. So he's feeling like something new is about to start. He could be feeling reinvigorated in some way. He could be, Wands is very fiery and passionate, which is probably why I've just picked this out of the blue. And he's in quite a strong position in September if he can recover from this exhaustion here. Okay, so if he doesn't listen to that, then it's probably going to go pear-shaped. So ball's in his court as to what he does. Now I'm just going to close my eyes and see what I can see for Donald Trump for September 2020. Big door in front of me right here, very, very close. So I feel like this could be early September. I think today is the 28th or 29th of August. It's the weekend, so I don't know, I've lost count, but very close here. So within days, so I would say early September, this door has been closed and now it opens. Okay, I'm walking in, he walks in. If there's a sense of family here, even though he's probably not talking to his sister or The other one, I think she's a niece, Mary Ann, I think is her name. I get confused with the Mary Anns and the Marys because his grandmother or his mother has got a similar name, so it confuses me. But I get that sense of women family members. Maybe it's just the spirit of the women. He could be going back to a family home or something like that, which might be something to do with the Scottish energy I got, about the golf club. His golf club, because his mother was Scottish. Okay, but the sense of family. Okay. There's a fountain here and it's overflowing. So this is a fountain to do with the family home, and the water is just coming out everywhere. And so flooding could be high emotions in the family. Now, whether this is his family of origin or his current family with Melania and Baron, I don't know the makeup of that. All I know is there's some sort of family hoo-ha building up because the water is flooding everywhere. So there's going to be a lot of discussion and debate, and it's going to be full on arguments and tears and things like that, and he'll probably just walk out actually. Okay, what else do I see for Donald Trump in the month of September? I see a conch shell, which then turns into a snail. So something to do with the subconscious, which is going very, very slowly, but it is moving. And yes, it's a definite snail that I can see. So moving, but moving very slowly. I don't even know what that means. Moving slowly towards a goal, perhaps. Anything else for Donald Trump? Oh, I just want to say too, it flashed in my mind a few times. Normally I get the Ten of Pentacles. I've had it in every reading for him thus far in the Trump reports, but I didn't get it this month in September, so that's a bit strange. That's all about money, deals, real estate, buying and selling, transactions, negotiations, but it didn't come up this time. So I feel like September, it could be a bit of a downtime for him in business in terms of just having a bit of R&R and not concentrating so much on the deals side of it. I'm seeing some flowers. He's actually really tired. And just not to do much is actually... he's happy about not doing much. I feel like the whole thing about going around for the rallies and all of that, I think he's still doing some of them, but I feel like that he had a bigger schedule and that's been cut or something like that, and so he's actually got some downtime. So he can have a bit of R&R in the country, in a very green spot in the country. Okay, anything else for Donald Trump in September? And I can't see a picture on this, but just the feeling something's building up. And so it's really important, I say it again, R&R time in September, because something huge is building up that he needs his energy for. So if he can't get this R&R in September, he's not going to get it because it's just going to get busier and busier and busier for him. Anything else? Something about the family being ripped in two. I'm looking at a staircase, like in his family home, family of origin, not the White House, and I can see that staircase has a cut going down the middle, and the whole staircase is coming apart into two. The family is splitting into two, and it might be that he's disowned, or he disowns somebody, but the family is torn asunder. Okay, family of origin. So it seems to me that September is a time about his personal business, and also rest and relaxation, and as he gets ready for the election in November. Thinking about doing a video for that. I've got bits and pieces of visions that I've seen. I haven't got the outcome of the election, and I'm not even sure that we're supposed to know the outcome of the election. Okay, I've asked like hundreds of times over the last year or so, no answer on that point. So anyway, I'll just wait and see what comes up, and one day I just might wake up and do it with the information that I've got. Better to have incomplete information than not do the whole thing altogether, I figure. Okay, and just a message for everybody watching. There's a lot of angels here. I see them in the heavens, and it's like they're looking down with great interest as to what's happening in the US. I see the colours blue and purple, and there's sort of like a bit of a sheen. It's like the blue ocean which goes into the sky, which is turning purple. Don't know what that means. Purple's usually to do with royalty. Blue's usually to do with the ocean. So subconscious turning into royalty. I don't know what that means. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you found this interesting. Anyway, I never know what's going to come out. I do these Trump reports every month, and it's a different thing every month, of course. If you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Leave me a comment. I'm only too pleased to answer your comments, and a like would be good, or a dislike, whichever, whatever you feel like. Okay, thanks very much. Have a wonderful month, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.